Hey guys, welcome to another episode of POWERPLAY. We're back today with episode 10. I understand we've been on a bit of a hiatus due to technical difficulties, but we are back, right? And this week we are with someone new, Nithiya, which I will allow her to introduce herself. So Nithiya, take it away.
Thanks, Coach. First and foremost, thank you for having me here today.
Most welcome.
And this is actually my first experience, so I'm sorry if I look a bit nervous. Yeah, I'll try to cover as much as possible.
It's okay, no problem.
Not forgetting to the viewers, thank you so much for watching, listening to me. I won't be draggy as much. I'll try to cut short and sweet. So hoping you guys would stick around until the end.
Perfect.
About myself, my name is Nithiya Subramaniam, a doctor by profession.
Okay,
and I'm based in KL. Like literally the typical KL person. I born in KL, grew up in KL, and hoping to be living in KL as well for the rest of my days.
Okay.
So, and I'm the youngest in my family.
Yeah.
I have, but not a spoiled one.
Okay.
And I have a brother, elder brother. And I studied in Russia. Graduated from Coast State Medical University. So I was away for 6 years. I was there for 6 years,
right.
And then came back for good. I was attached to the government. Was in HKL for nearly 2 years, 2 years plus, and then I got transferred to Hospital Temerloh for 1 year plus, and basically it was with government lah.
Okay.
And then last year I decided to quit.
I see. Okay.
So last year I quit, and then I'm doing freelance currently, general practitioner. So that's where now I'm here with y'all, with the team.
Okay, very cool. Right, so doctor.
Yes, coach.
Right, I know. A lot of people are wondering like how, with your schedule, would you be able to fit futsal into your life and all of this. So, but before we get into the nitty-gritty of that, I just want to know like how did you get into futsal to begin with?
Okay, it's basically about my sports journey, how I started, right, Coach?
Yeah.
Okay. I started playing hockey first. Okay. It was my first sport when I was Form 1. Okay. So I was in this girls team in my school.
Yeah.
So I had a coach, a male coach actually. So he's like a godfather to me. So initially I was a bit afraid though to get into the sports and stuff like that. So I grew up actually looking at my brother playing sports. He was also a hockey player.
Right.
He was with this Malay male team actually. So he played this junior league. So I tag along and go watch him play and everything. So my dad was actually the medical advisor for the Malay male team.
I see.
That hockey. So I believe in what I see, what I become, maybe.
Yeah.
So then I got into hockey, and when I got into my further studies in Russia, back then that's when I started into playing futsal. It was an indoor futsal.
So it was quite late on lah, your futsal.
Yes.
Okay.
So I joined the girls futsal team. So we played among universities. There's around 7 or 8 universities around there.
Yeah.
And we had these inter-universities games and all. So not only sports, futsal I was in hockey as well. I was in handball, netball, basket, so badminton, basically all the sports. Okay,
so overall sports person lah.
Yes.
Okay,
so
cool.
I was there, and we didn't have a personal trainer over there. It was just about the male teams that they coaches.
Okay.
So it's like one another,
Yeah,
we coach one another, we play along with one another, we mix and play, and that's how I get used to it.
I see. Okay, so you're used to playing with the boys lah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So I know that a lot of people think that I don't know if you face this lah, right? So in general, like what do you think about girls playing futsal, and you personally, like have you faced any negative comments, or I'm sure you have, but like, have you been discouraged to play, and this stigma about it's a boys' sport and all of this?
Recently, yes, coach. But
okay.
Why not lah? Why not girls, right? We need gender equality, right? What's wrong in playing futsal? I mean, that's what I think.
Yeah.
So we have to change the perspective. It's like futsal doesn't only improve fitness, but it also like gives a positive impact in overall health, well-being and stuff.
Yes, completely agree.
Be it physical, emotional, or mental, and it gives really a different lifestyle. About the negative feedback, when I was away in Russia, I was away from society, so not much of negative feedback I got.
Right.
So recently that I'm back at home, I wouldn't say it's a negative feedback, but it's like more like a challenge to me.
I see. Okay.
It's actually from my parents.
Oh, okay. Yes.
They are very supportive. Even now, like, I came here for this podcast and everything. My dad came, sent me off to the car. He wished me good luck. He said, keep it up. He's very supportive. But they are afraid. Why? Injuries.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's hard for me to explain to them that injuries can be anywhere. I might be walking on the road and I didn't see a hole or drain or what. I drop into it.
It could happen. Yeah.
Break my bones.
Yeah.
Or my mom always encourages me to go to the gym. You may not know what happens to gym, coach. I'm not a gym person.
Yeah.
I'm more of like a teamwork.
Team sports.
Yeah, you go to the gym, it's going to be alone. So it's like very demotivating. So it's, for example, I'm carrying a barbell, drops on my face, pop, poof, break my nose.
Yeah,
it's an injury.
It could happen.
It's an injury. So they come around lah, coach. Then parents like, okay, fine lah, go lah. But there's a limit. Maybe like there was once 1 week, 4 days I think in the stretch I played futsal, friendly.
Okay.
I dragged the girls to him and then mixed with my cousin brothers, my friends and stuff. Even I dragged my brother along.
Okay.
And then my brothers, they was like told my mom, why is this? She's going futsal every day. It's 4 days. She's careful with the knee. I was like, okay, maybe there's a limit. So what I did, I reduced it. Even the girls say, hey, I'm looking at your face for 4 days consecutively. I said, are you happy about it or not?
Yeah. Okay. But this, most of it is like they are coming from a good place lah. They're just worried about safety.
Yes,
and all of this lah.
And apart from injuries, they'll be like, you should faster get married so you have your commitments.
No.
Like, sudah. Okay. When I go out around also, like, I see people, so what are you doing? I say, my free time I go for futsal and everything. Then they'll be like, the same question everywhere, which you should be getting married, you should be having kids. If I have kids, so I'll make sure they play futsal.
Yes. Fapos Academy. Yes, but so I mean, of course, these are, like I mentioned just now, like some comments are merely coming from a good place lah, right? They mean well, maybe they don't understand your passion.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But what I'm looking at is, have you received any comments on like, no lah, girls shouldn't play, it's a boys' sport? Have you received any of those?
No.
Okay, that's a good thing.
Frankly, no.
It's a good thing. It's a very good thing. Because I mean, I would say maybe a couple of years ago that wouldn't be the case.
It's those, maybe now current generation is a bit different. Their thinking is different.
I mean that is good. It's a very good thing. Now you also mentioned that you started playing futsal when only you were in Russia, right? Do you think you should have started earlier? Is this something that you wished you developed a skill set earlier on?
Yes, coach, definitely. So like, I wish I would have started earlier because I didn't have the time. When I was attached to the government, I worked 36 hours and there's no rest enough. So all I want to do is sleep, wake up, eat and work. That's it.
Yeah.
So I came up to your One United post on Instagram. So I came across and I was like, hey, why not? Since I'm more free now, why not give a try? Age doesn't matter.
Yeah. I mean,
it's just a passion. So I came for your trial. Your trial. I took your trial course and then I was like, okay, I'm doing this.
Okay, very cool. I mean, it's good to know that the trial worked. But at the end of the day, what I think is that, like you said, like one thing is age is just a number. Yeah. And the second thing is, at the end of the day, is what you're passionate about doing lah. You don't need to come in at the highest level just to be able to participate and learn. You can come in at any level and decide, okay, as long as you have a goal, slow and steady, you just fight your way along the way lah. But anything good doesn't come easy lah.
Improvement takes time.
Yeah. So when it comes to the sport, I know especially for futsal, because I was coaching the girls team much earlier on lah, right? And I know it can be very frustrating because for the girls they can be like, we're doing the same thing. We've had a few conversations like this. We're repeating the same things, but this is part of that process of learning lah. Yes, because it's easier to teach those who are much younger because the motor skills and all the soft skills are a bit easier to change, right? But when you come in at 18, 19, 20 and above, it's harder for you to change those things because you've already been moving a certain way for the past 20, 25 years. And then to change and to learn something very new, I think it can be a bit tough. Not just for the girls, but for the boys as well lah. Right? But
practice makes perfect.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, it is part and parcel of the passion is how difficult it is. Because then when you do succeed, it makes the struggle a lot more beneficial to you lah. Okay, very cool. So as I mentioned, so if you wish you started earlier, now that you have started at the time that you did start, what is your end goal with this? Do you have an end goal?
Yes, I wish to motivate the younger generation, coach.
Okay.
Okay, I wish they look at me and then they say that you get into sports, like get them involved in sports. So and also fitness, improve my fitness, because it was a large, very very big gap, 5 years without sports for me.
I see.
After I graduated and working, it was 5 years.
Yeah.
Then that's where now I got back into sports. So my fitness is zero. I started from zero.
Okay.
So it's like you improve my fitness, motivate younger generation, get them involved in sports as well, and get into competitive.
Okay.
I'm not stopping there as training only, coach. I will motivate the rest, the whole team as well. Train them to go into competitively.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, this is what I meant. So regardless of where you start, as long as you have a goal. For some people, the goal is just to keep fit, which is fine. It's their own goal, right? And that for some people it's training. For some people it's competition.
No, mine is not training only.
Okay.
You have to.
Good to
move
know.
ahead.
Please take note, Coach J. The goal is competitions.
Let's go.
Okay. Yes. Okay. But good to know. And do you think everyone on your team is on the same page?
Some of them, yes, coach. Yeah. But when the whole team goes, the rest of them will follow. Somehow, because we are a team.
Yeah.
Now, we are more closer. We are like a family. So if you go, I go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you fail, I fail.
Yeah.
We do it together.
Yeah.
We do it together. It's
yeah, but that's a brilliant mindset lah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how it's supposed to be futsal, right? Teamwork.
Yes, I agree. I think there are a few things you can teach the boys team as well on teamwork, right, Jay? Okay, so do you, just out of curiosity, do you follow any of the pro or semi-pro women's leagues in the country, whether it's in this country or another country?
Not really, coach.
Okay, not really. I mean, it's okay, but I think that speaks to the fact that it's not as well advertised, right? Do you know that if there is a women's league?
Yeah, I know.
You know lah.
But just that I don't follow them. It's
because the stuff is not televised, it's not broadcasted, it's not promoted as much as the boys' leagues lah. Yeah, okay. I can sense by the smile. Yes, but this is something that should change. Because at the end of the day, everyone does deserve a chance to play under the spotlight lah. Yeah, and I think when you see more girls playing, like the younger generation will look up to them and be like, hey, I also want to aspire to be like that. Yeah, so that's big part of it lah, I think.
Yeah, coach, I do agree.
Do you know any of our Malaysian futsal players, the women?
Sadly.
Yes, sadly no. Okay, never mind. But see, so this is why we're doing what we're doing lah. Because I know quite a number who I think are exceptional players, and they'll give the boys a run for their money as well. But I think that they are not even in the limelight lah. There's one of our players, I think it's Intan Sarah. I think she actually got a call up for a team in America for football. Before she went for a tryout, and that's the level that they scout a Malaysian player lah. So I think that there is some quality. There's also the likes of Steffi Sidhu, Farahia. There's quite a number of them who are exceptional players lah in their own light. Of course, they play different positions, but nobody knows unless you are an active player in the women's league.
True.
Even those who play futsal for fun, I don't think they know futsal competitively. Maybe a couple might know, but I think there needs to be a bit of a change in the way that I guess women are highlighted in the industry lah.
Are we going to be a change, coach?
Yeah, that's why we're doing this.
Okay.
This part of it. But like I said, anything good takes some time lah.
Yeah.
So hopefully I'm starting the ball rolling.
I'm happy I'm part of it.
Then we'll see how we move on from there. Okay. So, this is other than the Malaysian scene lah. But personally for yourself, what do you think needs to change in order to encourage more women to play futsal? Just in general.
Mindset, thinking, and
so it's an education thing.
Yeah, more. Yeah, education is some people are more shy, coach. okay, how am I going to play?
Yeah.
There's going to be male and female mix or what. If you're not comfortable with your coach or what if he's a male, just bro him.
Yeah.
Just bro him.
Yeah.
Family, make him as your family.
Yeah.
For me, it's like Coach Adam's like a really little brother to me.
Yeah.
It's like age gap.
He's not very little, but okay.
So Coach J is like a elder brother to me. So
Yeah.
that's how I see them.
Yeah.
That's how I get comfortable with them. So maybe because of shy and that's what they're not coming forward or what. So you have to change your mindset a bit.
Do you think they are worried about how they look when they play? Because I know nobody likes to look like, because if you're new to the sport, right? Nobody wants to look like they don't know what they're doing. But I know quite a number of girls who actually would enjoy the game, but they just don't want to be like, hey, I'm not good at it, so I don't want to do it.
Trust us, the girls, we will make you comfortable.
Okay.
You will love it when you are into the
So yes,
team.
One United Girls Team spokesperson. Brilliant.
Yeah, we will make you comfortable.
Okay.
When in the beginning it might be a bit difficult, but once you're in, it's different.
Yeah.
It's
So if
different.
essentially is if genuinely you love the sport, right, or you want to try the sport, you shouldn't wait for anybody lah. Just go for it on your
You
own.
only live once, so try it.
Yeah,
Try
definitely.
it. Do what you love.
Yeah. Okay. Very cool. So now that you've been training with One United Girls Team like for about a year,
Yes.
slightly less.
Lesser.
Yeah,
coach.
slightly less. Okay. So I will ask you 2 questions from this. You can answer very honestly. Okay. What do you like about it, and what do you not like about it? And if you don't have anything that's you don't like about it, also can.
Okay, when you ask me, I have a list what I like about it, coach, but I cannot think of what I don't like about it.
Oh, really?
I enjoy. I look forward to it.
She's not being paid. I'm telling you, she's not. But okay, really?
That's why I'm not.
Okay. So, like, off the top of your head, a couple of things. Why do you like it?
One is because the first thing I would say is my passion.
Yeah.
Okay, it's something that I look forward to. Another one is it's your team that you're comfortable with, the girls.
You form a bond lah.
Yes, the chemistry.
Yes.
It is not only about futsal. After futsal, we go for dinner. We go grab a drink. So
Yes.
it's a catch up session for us, coach.
Yeah.
It's like we share what 1 week what happened. Okay, all that in a day.
Yeah.
And it's not only about that. Then the girls be like texting. Oh, okay, guys, it's Tuesday today. Another day to go. So
Okay,
something that
wow.
you look forward.
That's nice.
Apart from that, coaches are very friendly.
Okay.
Coach J is a bit strict during training, but he's not scary. He's not scary.
But he's strict
It's
lah.
only during training.
Okay,
Apart
okay.
from that, he's very nice.
Okay. okay, very good. Okay, good. Yeah, okay, so you've kind of formed like a bond, and it's like a family lah.
It's Ohana.
Okay, very nice. I mean, I love to hear stuff like this, because to me, that's what a team should be, right? It's not just on the court, it's on and off the court.
You get to know people who's from different line, coach.
Yeah, I mean, that's the beauty of sports,
yeah.
right? Different walks of life, different race, different religion. It doesn't matter, because you're there for one thing, which is to play the sport that you all love lah.
Yes.
Yeah, brilliant. I love it. This is exactly why I'm doing what I'm doing. Yeah. So yes. So you mentioned that you're a doctor, and I know that you do say that now that you're doing a bit more freelance rather than government, your time has freed up a little bit, but it still must be quite hectic to be able to come for futsal every week, right? Do you think putting time aside for your passion is necessary?
Yes, it's necessary, because you need your time. You need to do what you love. You can work, but there's a limit that you need your time to enjoy yourself, to do what you love, to get you something you want.
Yeah.
So stuff like that. You have to prioritize yourself also as well. So for me, Wednesdays is it's my sport day. So since I'm doing freelance, sometimes I work full day, 8 to 10. 8 to 10. So for example, today I don't take any slots. Wednesdays are always free for futsal.
Wow. Okay.
Wednesday is my futsal day. I only work on Wednesday if the slot is 9 to 5.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's a no from me, because it's my futsal day. If they ask me for 8 to 10, I will tell them I can only work 8 to 5. After that, I have my futsal. So they do give me that slot. It's like, okay, doctor, you do 8 to 5. It's like, so sometimes they're comfortable with me already. It's like, you 8 to 5. So
Okay.
after that, it's like, like for example, today, no work. So tomorrow until Sunday is 8 to 10, my slot. So it's like I balance. So it's like, okay, because it's like, for me, I work, I earn.
Yeah.
I work, it's money for me.
Yeah.
So Wednesday I don't work. The rest of the day I cover up. So that's
see.
how you balance, and sports helps you in that. You become more responsible. And
Okay, but let's say if a person who's working, let's say in government lah, right? Of course, they might not have this availability to choose, because you know you have certain things. Maybe if you form alliances with a few people, you can trade slots and all of this lah, you know. But most of the doctors that I know in the scene, especially if they are in government, they always say like, I don't have the time lah,
Yeah, I
you know. But a lot of them also, after a certain time, a certain period, they come to me and be like, actually, you know what, like I'm just going to come, because they realize that there is a time frame as to when they cannot play anymore. You understand? Like if you've been out of it for like 5-6 years,
yeah,
and then when you come back to it, you're just like, it's too far gone, I'm just not going to do it anymore. But then if it's your passion, you might regret it lah.
don't
Yeah.
give up. It's
Yeah.
like that's the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a friends like, you know, they want to play as well. So I wish I could drag them into One United as well, but they're still in government. Some of them are in emergency. A lot of them is in
that's
emergency.
hectic lah.
I was in emergency in HKL. So it's like a shift system. We work like, you know, 7 hours a
Yeah.
day. And then when I was in Temerloh and in PEDS and emergency as well, it was like 36 hours and everything. But when I was in Temerloh, I was still in government. I find my free time to do something. I try to go gym, but gym is not my type. It's like 1 or
It's
2
not
days.
your thing lah.
Not 3 days, 4 days, and then after I give up. It's like that's the
Yeah. I mean, I know quite a number of people who, I mean, that's another reason why we did start the social team lah, the men's social team, because there's a lot of them who want to exercise but rather not exercise in the gym,
Yeah.
you know. But at the same time, to find 10 people to come and play every week consistently also is quite difficult. So that's why we provided that platform of like, basically there'll be a coach who coaches you. This is a futsal session, but more for you to just gain your fitness, exercise, have a good time, meet people, this kind of thing lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think for doctors, some professions is a bit difficult
Depends
lah.
on which department they're working, their shifts and hours.
Yeah.
Because some is 36 hours, they rather sleep than going out.
Okay.
It's like,
So essentially for you, it's finding that balance lah.
yeah.
Okay. Very cool. So you are probably one of our most committed players in the girls team. Maybe even
Really?
in the even in the guys team, right? But but is there a specific reason as to this, besides the fact that it's your passion? Like, do you just love it and this is something that you
coach,
cannot miss?
because when I get into sports, it's totally different. It's like you're happy, you know. Yeah, it's you get into it, you get yourself fit. It makes me feel confident.
Okay.
And
Is it a safe space for you? This is like it's your me time lah,
yeah.
right?
Like say for example, okay, I have 2 group of friends. One is calling me for party, one is calling me for futsal. At the same time, I receive a message. Same
Okay.
time. What do you think I would choose, coach?
I think I know you'll choose futsal lah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But so far I've never ditched anyone lah, coach.
Okay.
You know, but I will somehow manage. It's like, okay, guys, can we have it another day? I'm going for futsal.
Okay. Nice. I mean, but see, those are the decisions that I think most people take for granted lah. You know, like
Yeah.
I think futsal or like competitive setting and all of this is something that have a bit of a, what do you say, like a time lapse. You know, like at the end of the day, if you don't keep up with it, you might lose it lah. But
Yeah.
you can party whenever what.
True.
Right.
Postpone.
Yeah,
Guys,
that's
next
true, that's
Saturday.
true. I'm on the same page as you, because I also use futsal as a de-stress for everything else lah. Right? It's the
Yeah.
one place where when I'm playing, there is literally nothing else in my head but the game. And
And
that's
you meet your friends.
yeah. So I've had days where it's ridiculously stressed out, but the minute I step in and I'm within the team for at least for that 2 hours, I don't think about it lah.
Exactly, coach. And you're away from your phone. That's the most important thing.
Yes, that's true. That's
1
very
hour
true.
away from the phone. So peaceful.
Yeah, not everything is about Instagram, right?
Yeah, good. I'm trying another way. How do I keep my phone away?
Okay, fair. Okay, so before we end, this is a good question I think that a lot of viewers want to hear. What advice would you give any girls who want to give futsal a shot? Those who are new, those who are shy.
Okay. Before an advice, I would tell them what are the benefits, coach.
Okay.
Just a few words I would share. Okay, be it physical, emotional, or mental. Okay, for example, like as being a doctor, I'm saying physical wise, you get to increase your aerobic capacity endurance. Okay, that's one. Another one, you build your muscles. Those who want to lose weight, you can lose your fat. Like when you go to the gym, it's like, you have to have your specific part, day, leg day, upper body, and everything. It's like, but when it's futsal, it's overall. Okay, it shapes you like overall.
Yeah.
It also strengthens your bone, increases your bone density. It helps reduce your high blood pressure, your cardiovascular system, as in your heart, and it improves your coordinates, agilities, and reflexes. For example, girls, we are out there alone now, walking on the road, coach. We have a threatened incoming. Left kick, right kick, up kick. Oh, reflex.
Okay.
You're safe. There you go, girl.
Okay.
That helps. Futsal helps.
Okay.
Emotional wise, you feel happy. Okay, when you play futsal, it's always there's always your hormone releases.
Yeah.
I would call that as happy hormones. Your serotonin, your dopamine, endorphins. Okay, so you feel happy. So it helps reduce your stress, your anxiety, your depression, and sometimes yes, you get tired.
Yes.
So it helps improve your sleep activity as well. Because you go home, you lay on the bed, it's like
Just crash. Yeah.
they sleep off, and you can dream.
Yeah.
So it's like that. And you improve your social skills, your talking, you increase empathy, you care for one another. You support one another, you motivate one another. So you will learn this as time goes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's
master
actually...
this as pop. When it comes to mental, you improve your concentration. You concentrate on your ball, only on the ball. So it not only implies in futsal, but also helps in your lifestyle as well.
Yeah.
And improves your gross motor activity, coordinates your brain and your reflex.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
There's a lot of benefits.
A lot. And
Okay.
the only negative things I can think is injury, coach. But injury is everywhere.
Yes.
You go, you walk, you bang, you injured.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
can't avoid that. So the advice is you only live once, girls. So if you want to play, try it. You will never know until you try it. It's hard at the beginning, but when you are into it, you will never give up. You will love it.
Okay.
So give it a try.
Nice.
And there's always a trial with them, so you can hit them up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It will make you feel comfortable.
Yes, we have Nithiya and the whole team to make you feel comfortable. But yes, I think that's brilliant advice. I wasn't expecting all the benefits of futsal to come out that way, but you are spot on that lah. Right? I don't think people think much about it. They just think, it's people just running around kicking the ball. But there's so much more to it lah.
Yeah, God,
right?
definitely.
Maybe there'll be another episode where we go in a bit more medical line of
By all
the
means,
benefits lah. Right?
Always in for it, coach.
Okay, yeah, but brilliant. Thank you so much for your time.
No problems, coach.
Right, we really appreciate you. The team appreciates you, and we will hope to have you back for another episode. Maybe the next time with a few of the other girls, if we have the capacity for it. Right? But
believe you can, coach.
yes, I also believe. But at the end of the day now, just want to say thank you. So the viewers as well, if you have any questions for Nithiya, you can shoot them our way and we'll try our best to get them to Nithiya and then she can reply to all of you. Right? So join us next week for another episode of Power Play. We'll be back with episode 11, right? For anything and everything futsal.
Thank you, coach. Thank you guys for watching.